Hey guys, it's Kelly here with another Coffee in Christ. I want to apologize for the dishwasher running in the background. Most of you can know that I'm just a normal person and these are just normal videos. Obviously, there's nothing professional about any of these. I did get a ring light from my cousin Dora for Christmas, so thank you. So once I'm up and a little bit more recovered from this surgery, I will attempt to use that, and I appreciate that so much, so I can continue to make these and maybe they'll be a little bit more enjoyable to watch. But anyway, I have been kind of MIA for a while. I had knee surgery on the 23rd, and as you can tell from my appearance, I'm feeling pretty rough. I had a cadaver cartilage grafted to my knee to fill a 1-inch hole, and there was some bone damage, I think, before my first surgery that wasn't, it was kind of mild and it wasn't caught, and then now the last surgeon, I'm with a different surgeon now, but the first surgeon drilled into it. I think it softened the bone even more, the cartilage didn't heal, yada yada. So anyway, here we are with round two knee surgeries in 1 year. It's been a lot, but we have a lot of help. I'm so thankful for my husband and my kids and all that they do, and our in-laws and my parents and our friends and just other family members that pitch in and get us through this, because it's tough. It's really tough being a mom with 3 kids and feeling like you can't do much at all. So, and then my neurological stuff on top of it. I started the year hospitalized for, I think, 9 days, trying to figure out how to get my brain to kind of work. So, although I know my dad would argue my brain has never worked, but anyway, I digress. So I did write a blog post actually right before I went to the hospital for surgery, and it was called A Light on the Horizon. And I was feeling pretty scared. I was feeling pretty low. And I wanted to reflect on the good stuff that I've seen this year. And I've written a similar post, but I mean, we're nearing the end of 2020. Nobody can contest that this has been a pretty lousy year for most of us. We've seen a lot of death, a lot of destruction, a lot of anger, a lot of hurt, a lot of hate, a lot of really, really just nasty, tough stuff. And I didn't want to go into surgery that way. I wanted to think about things that are good that have come out of this. And 3 things that I highlighted that I thought were really important and that maybe would uplift you guys too, so one was unity. The unity has really gotten us through this. I've seen it in my own household, just with our own struggles this year, and I see, my kids doing things that most kids don't even think to do. Just like, I have a 4-year-old that will go do the dishes that are safe for him to do. Plastic, obviously, nothing glass or sharp. But he'll go stand at the sink and he'll do the dishes. Or my 9-year-old, she knows how to do her own laundry, and she will come check on me and just little things, and my, she's a huge help actually. And then, my 2-year-old, she just even come to snuggle next to me when she knows I don't feel good, or she'll move my hair or just kind of give me kisses. And my husband, my gosh, he is keeping up with the house while working full-time with just there's even before the surgeries, and the surgeries have taken up, I don't know, a solid almost 6 months of this year, with recovery, but even and just with hospitalization and ER visits and attacks and trying new medicines, and my neurologist passed away, and so we've been trying to kind of work through that and find somebody else within the group that still kind of gets what's going on and works well with my other neurologist up in Michigan. And it's it's been a lot, but we have unified as a family, and it's really the one thing that has, beyond God's grace, obviously, and we'll talk about that has gotten us through. And then just our country. I mean, there's been so much division and just nastiness, and then you see these moments of clarity where people go, you know what, it doesn't, we're gonna put these differences aside, and we're gonna unify as people, as human beings, as decent individuals who can love and see people for the struggles that they're in, and get beyond some of this garbage. And it's such a shining light, and that truly has won out this year, and I love to see that. The next thing is humility and kindness will always win, and that's very similar to kind of how I wrapped up the first one. We can get angry, we can get mad, we can get hateful, we can divide, we can start saying all these terrible things to each other. There's so many easy, nasty roads that we can take, or we can be kind. We can allow each other to have differences. We can embrace each other's opinions for what they are. We still get to hold our own. We don't have to believe everything that everyone else believes, or go the same direction that everyone else goes, but we don't get to be nasty either. And I think that's another thing that we've seen shine in 2020 is kindness and just this love for one another. And I think that's a really good thing, because I think it's been masked for a very long time. And I'm grateful to see that come through this year. The last thing, and the thing I spent the most time on, was we are still under the mercy and grace of God. He's still in control of this mess. He can turn it around at any point. Why he's choosing not to, I don't know. Maybe we're just not there yet as a country. Maybe we're not there yet as people. Maybe there's still some things that we need to learn, and we're getting there. I do think we're getting there. I know I'm getting there. I know our family's getting there. I know we have been through our own storm, regardless of the 2020 stuff. I think just in general, this year has been rough for us. I know there's been other people in our lives who have lost loved ones. Sorry. And I know there have been health crises throughout people in our circle, and just things that, again, regardless of this year in general, personally, people are struggling. And sometimes it's to put us on the right path. Sometimes it's just to strengthen us. Sometimes it has nothing to do with anything we're doing wrong. It's just simply to build us as people and fortify us in the grace and mercy of Christ. So anyway, I talked about, it's almost like we're in these little boats together, or not together. We're in a storm together, but we're in our own individual little boats. And some of our boats are rocking and waning, but we are able to hold on. Some of our boats are capsized, and we're hanging on for dear life. Some of our boats are filling up with water. We're trying to bail ourselves out. Some of our boats, unfortunately, have taken us under, and some people physically are no longer here. Some people just emotionally, financially, in so many ways have just drowned and are trying to start over. It's tough. It's really, really tough. But God is still on our boat. He's in it with us, and he's controlling the storm around us. The things that he allows are for a reason. We may not know why. We may not be happy about it. We're probably not happy about it. I'm not happy about a lot of the stuff that's happened this year. But I have to have hope that there's a reason, and that this isn't just for nothing, because if it's for nothing, then I don't serve a loving God. So anyway, a verse that gave me comfort, and I'll leave you guys with this, with the storm analogy, is Psalm 107:29, which reads, "He made the storm be still, and the waves of the sea were hushed." He can do that, guys, and I pray that he does do that in 2020. And if he doesn't, I pray that you hold on, that you are strong, that you are kind, that you are humble, that you are loving, and that you are unified. I hope you guys are encouraged today, and I will talk to you as soon as I can. Take care, friends. Bye.